On International Migrants Day, Migrante organized an event to celebrate the struggles of migrant workers. The event featured music from Migrante Youth, Gabriela, spoken word from Barrio Nuevo, as well as speakers from Migrante, Basics, Canadian HART, UFCW, and York Community Radio.
Because my hazel eyes and white thick thighs don't tell the story that my appearance hides. Is it my accent? Or is it the dust on my face? What dust, you ask? The one that seeped through my skin when I tried to rush in, all tight in the back of an illegal coyote car for 40 days with no water, no air, no food, and no way out. And then, when I thought I had gotten somewhere, yes, I tell you summer because as a fact, I was in the middle of nowhere. I stepped out of that dark, dirty hole, and they took advantage. They took it all. They took my dignity, my identity, and my money, but they did not take my accent. And with this accent, I traveled a journey from nowhere to somewhere to find the future that was stolen from my ancestors by the government of my new country. And even know that in this country, some of you still laugh at me, because instead of saying party, I end up saying party. I have an accent, and I recognize it. But here, my people don't want their accent. They hide their culture and erase their past. They change their color to blind their eyes. But I have an accent. And even though that I can change the color of my long brown curly hair to blonde, or change the color of my eyes to green, purple, yellow, pink, or brown, I don't. No, I won't. And so I have an accent. And with this accent, I'll fight to protect the roots of my race through night and through day, because I have an accent. But you, yes, you, what have you done with your accent? Thanks.
Hello. Warm International Migrants Day to everyone. I'm not here to speak too long. I guess I just thought, to introduce the whole event and perhaps talk a little bit about my work being a representative of Migrante International in Canada. But before that, what is International Migrants Day? Anyone? Come on. What is International Migrants Day?
An International Day for Migrants.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they to celebrate the victories of the migrant communities across the world.
Yeah, and why is there International Migrants Day? Why did the UN declare that this is an International Migrants Day? I don't know the answer to, but I'm throwing the question. There are hats at the back. Whoever could answer this, get a free hat. Well, oh, there you go.
It was on this date in 1990 that the UN drafted a resolution for the protection of migrant workers' rights and for the rights of their families.
Right, right. So it is drafting that resolution, they declared that December 18 is the International Migrants Day. However, International Migrants Day wasn't given to us by the United Nations. This was fought hard by migrants to be acknowledged as migrant workers. So this day is special not only to us here, but also to migrants all over the world. But also, being here in Canada, it's a shame that Canada have not ratified that particular convention. And this is the Convention for the Protection of Migrants' Rights and their Families. So a lot of countries have ratified this, this so-called token convention, but even then, Canada and the US have not ratified this convention and have not committed to protect migrants' rights and their families. Shame, yeah. I have cheat sheets. Sorry. I think the importance of Migrants Day here also is for us to show the systematic selling of people. And however important that we address our day-to-day bread and butter issues here as migrants, such as, on December 12th, for example, migrants, particularly caregivers, have won their hard battle to get the Juana Tejada law, being recognized. However, we did not get that without struggle. We have to fight a year in order for the conservative government to acknowledge that and to get that. So I think it's important for us today to understand the local struggles, but also link it to a more systematic global struggle. And coming from the Philippines, the countries of the South systematically exports its people. It's not only bananas and tomatoes and canned goods that we ship to first world countries, but people.